Hey guys, Legion here and welcome back to a new Jurassic World Evolution 2 Speedbuild video. And what can I say? It's been a while again, even after this video. I already apologized for the last video being late, but now this one is as well. And basically, one thing that I can say to summarize this whole Speedbuild, this whole build that I built to finish off my park is struggle. It was really hard. First, it was hard to even come up with something. I knew I wanted to use the San Diego Stadium, but I wanted to incorporate something special, some other things. I had to come up with some kind of way to make it more interesting, which you can see on the thumbnail. I sort of put water around the stadium. Then I also had to come up with an idea to actually finish off the park. Since this is the finale, this is the final speed build of this park. I'm gonna be changing some things in the park, but I'm gonna do that off screen, and the reason for that is my frames, my FPS. This park is performing horribly currently. When I'm just playing, it's bad, but it's fine, I can live with it. But when I'm recording, the FPS are absolutely atrocious. Especially when I'm actually in the delete mode or in the path mode, that's really horrible, and it's been quite a struggle for a few episodes, for most of the speedbuilds, recording that. But now with the last one, yeah, I just had to wrap up the park. I was playing with the idea of doing another speed build in between, of having more exhibits in the park in between after ending it off, but I decided to just do this GIGA ARENA and finish off the park like that. Also, a fun little side fact is that my last video is actually was performing quite good, but in the last like 3 or 4 days, YouTube just hasn't been promoting my videos at all, and I've seen pretty much no growth in my channel, which is kind of weird, I think I would have for sure expected to gain like some subscribers, and it's kind of weird. And now I've kind of been trying to rush out this video. Like normally my speed builds are in like 1 or 2 sessions of building. This was like 4 or 5 sessions of recording and building. But anyways, so if you want to help out the channel, if you want to help this video perform, leave a like, comment something, comment maybe what your park what's the park that you are currently building in the game, and how you're doing with that one. But also leave a like on the video as well. Wait, I already said that. I mean, subscribe if you're new to the channel, of course. Yeah, I'm just gonna be talking a bit in this video, talking a bit about the channel and things that I still want to do before the end of this year. And yeah, so first, in this year there's probably 1 more video, maybe 2 I'm gonna be doing. Wait, actually 2 I need to still do. One of them being the 1-minute video for the park. I think that's gonna be better than to just do screenshots. That is still not guaranteed. Maybe I will just do screenshots depending on the time, that I have. Christmas is coming up, a lot of things to do. I'm currently having a lot of fun, going ice skating with my friends, and that's fun. Comment down below also if you like ice skating. I think it's really fun, and that's why I've been doing that. It's the ice skating season again. Around Christmas. I'm also going to be doing that next year. Yeah, but another video is going to be probably some kind of Christmas video where I'm going to be building something Christmas themed in Jurassic World Evolution 2. That's just a little fun idea, getting myself in the Christmas spirit, getting you guys as well into the Christmas spirit. That would just be a fun thing in my opinion. Probably gonna build something on the Sierra Nevada map, and an idea I had was maybe just building like a big Christmas tree as some kind of habitat. I would have to do that episode a lot quicker, but I think that's for sure possible for me. I mean, I've managed to do like 4 days in a row, a video each day, and yeah, I think I'm gonna be able to do that. Just this build, why it took so long, it was a big struggle, and also there were a lot of other things for me to do. I went on a fencing tournament. I went ice skating, had to do a lot of preparation for Christmas and everything, and school also was ending for me. Now I'm actually in vacation, not vacation. Or how do you say that? I think it's just called holidays. When you're free, from school, which makes me happy, of course. But yeah. But coming back to the build, I hope you guys are enjoying it. What we're building right here is a desert habitat for the Utahraptor and Giganotosaurus. The Giganotosaurus is going to be, of course, the final species in the park, as well as the Utahraptor. This is the final habitat in the park. and I want to put the Giganotosaurus as sort of a big carnivore, finishing off the whole park. I think, ending the park with a bang, since the T-Rex and Spinosaurus are already in the park, and I haven't really built for the Giganotosaurus in a long while. Also, I decided to go for the original Frontier variant. I personally really prefer that variant. I think the Giga variant from Dominion just looks like some kind of Godzilla monster or something. I don't like it. It doesn't really look like a dinosaur. But this other design I really like. It doesn't have lips, which I think it always looks kind of weird on dinosaurs. With the teeth sort of sticking out, especially on the Albertosaurus in Jurassic World Evolution. But I think it doesn't really bother me as much on the Giga. But what I don't like about the Giga is that the skins really aren't as nice for it. It just has like a few stripes and not really a lot of skin patterns if you haven't completed the challenges as well. Then I also decided to incorporate the Utahraptor. I actually haven't got a single raptor in the whole park. I was always thinking of building for Pyroraptor, but that never really happened because I decided to build the whole swamp area and include all of those species. Then later, now I'm gonna be putting the Utahraptor in here as well. I think it fits well with the desert theme because it's from Utah as well, and that's a desert, as we all know. And also, the Utahraptor, of course, is my favorite species in the entire game, so I thought having it in this park was really nice. I sort of built like a separate area for the Utahraptor using a viewing log where only they can pass through and the Giga can't. And basically the Utahraptor can then go into their own little area when they want to be safe from the Gigas. Also, a little thing about the speed build is that I also built I don't know how to call it, the exit of the park, I would say, where I basically put another entrance, and basically the idea is that they use the helicopter, the guests, to fly in at the entrance, where I have the first entrance, and like the Jurassic Park helicopter entrance, and then they go through the whole park, and at the end they go in another helicopter and they basically leave the park again. That's the idea. I don't have any hotels in the park as well, because basically it's not a park that is meant to be slept in and to be stayed overnight at. But yeah, I started building that area right there in the speed build at the end, but I deleted all of that and built a different kind of area. I think that turned out quite well. You're gonna see that in the cinematics at the end. Basically the reason that I built that off camera was because of the lag, because of the struggle. As I've really said, this was a real struggle to build. But I'm now, finished with the park, and I'm happy how the park turned out. I'm gonna also be sending that in, as I said, for Battle of the Builders, and I'm excited for that. Don't know if I'm gonna win. Probably don't think that I'm gonna win. I personally like this park. Probably my favorite park I've ever done. I think I can definitely say that. There was like 1 or 2 parks before that I really liked, but one of them, I would say that that's not my favorite anymore. But the other one, that's like some kind of alpine park, was actually never finished. Because it got quite laggy. I might return to that project again, but currently I'm not really looking forward to doing that or anything, or planning or even on doing that. And another little fun fact about this whole build that I'm doing right now, of the Giga Arena, quite a cool name, I think. The Giga Desert Arena, something that's, I don't know how I'm gonna call the video. I'm probably gonna have just finale or something like that in the thumbnail, because this is the finale for the whole series of the tropical park. Fun fact is that this is my first time actually using, or actually my second time using this arena, the San Diego Arena, when we got the ability to place it in the... it was 2 updates ago, I think, with the Marine Species Pack. We got the ability to place that when it's not on the San Diego map, because before you had to load into the San Diego map when it was not flattened. And then you had to flatten the rest of the terrain and everything, and then you had a San Diego Stadium, of course, ready there to go. And you couldn't place that, and if you accidentally delete that, basically, that was it. You had no more stadium, but then you could place it. And before I used it once, and that was actually in the before talked about cancelled park build, sort of the park build that I just kind of abandoned. Then I started building this park that the tropical park I'm building currently, and I'm just finishing in the background. There basically I already built the end of the park. I built like a lagoon, and it was sort of surrounding that arena, and in that arena that there was a pair of T-Rexes living, but I never came around to actually incorporating that area into the park. That's why I don't really count it. I've used it, but I've not really, and I didn't really do a lot with it. Basically I just placed it built a little bit of an area outside of that with a bit of a rock barrier. And then I put the T-Rex in and placed a bit of foliage, a bit of the desert foliage. Not really a lot of things that I did there. But yeah, this is in a way really the first time I've actually sort of incorporated this San Diego area into my parks, of course on a map that's not San Diego itself. So yeah, guys, I hope you haven't been waiting for this episode for a long time. Probably not, but yeah, I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you enjoyed the build that I did. I hope you're happy with the finished result of the park. It's been, it's sort of been the channel project. That's what started my channel. I built on this park actually, the Gigantosaurus exhibit, and yeah, it's sort of been a journey. It's not the full park that's on YouTube. But sort of half of it, since this park is kind of cut in half, because one area, is cut off with the monorail, like I've talked about that in like the second speed build I think on my channel. So I can't fault you for not knowing that. Basically, there was a first part of the park that I built, then I divided it with the monorail, sort of building a separate area of the park, so dividing it in two, and that whole area is basically all of the speed builds you can see on my channel, except of course the ones from the speed builds for the Cretaceous Predator pack. But anyways, guys, with all of that said, I hope you guys are having a nice Christmas. I don't know, if we're gonna see each other on this channel before Christmas, so I hope you guys are gonna have a nice Christmas with your family, or maybe not with the family, but have a nice Christmas anyway. Have a good start in the new year as well. And yeah, I hope you guys are gonna enjoy the cinematics, and see you guys in the next one. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, of course. And bye bye.